Okay, let's talk about the Carolina Hurricanes. My name is Brad. Welcome to Undrafted Hockey Fan. If you're excited to hear about the Carolina Hurricanes or any of the teams that I've gone over this year, hit like, subscribe. This is just I'm plugging it because I'm a young creator. Not young. I'm young in the sense that I'm a newer creator. Let me phrase that. A little older in this case. But we're going over the Carolina Hurricanes. So let me know what your thoughts are and what you want to see from them, and let's just jump right into it. So we got the Carolina Hurricanes. Hey, Oliver, you want to say hi? Oh, yeah, I know, I hear you, bud. Okay. Anyways, so Carolina Hurricanes, they made most of their moves. And they really didn't do any crazy big signings. The one thing they did is they did sign their goalies, both goalies, this past year back to their contract of Ranta and Reimer. Not Reimer. Where is he at? Ranta and Anderson. That's what it was. Frederick Anderson. The nice thing is one thing I want to break down with their contracts and everything is they could have a lot of turnover, which is kind of exciting. Kind of going into it, they have all these UFAs. I mean, look at Teuvo Teravainen. You'll probably end up re-signing him, unless he asks for too much money, right? Martinook for sure is getting a big contract, right? Or if you're getting a good sized contract, he has to make more than 1.8. I mean, he has to. Natchez is going to get a big contract. Seth Jarvis, of course, right? But these are some of the bigger contracts you're going to be locking in. But there's so much you can get, so much good turnaround. Like Lemieux will be gone. Stefan Nosan will be gone. Like Brady, like Pesci, D'Angelo. So there's a lot of good freeing up of space here, which is kind of exciting. And now let's go over some of their some of the moves that they did make. One thing is they extended Jordan Staal to a 4-year contract right here, as well as letting a ton of guys go by. Puljujärvi, Calvin DeHaan, signing Michael Bundy to a 3-year contract. I think that's huge. I think it's super exciting for them and their core. Signing younger Jesper Fast, extending him. Signing Dmitry Orlov, huge. I can't believe, honestly, that the contract's a little bit rich in my case, in my thoughts, 7.75, but he is at age at 32 looking to get a big contract. I don't even think he's made that much money in comparison. If we go to his contracts, I mean, and what he has signed for previously. So you have $900K when he's with the Capitals. He signed up for $2 million here, and that 2.5, and then he was on a 5.1. So those are pretty reasonable contracts but we definitely know he had a pretty big breakout year. Going over to with the Boston Bruins, actually 8 points in 7 games. Yeah, of course you want that. That's huge. I mean, and when he played with Boston, 17 points in 23 games. He didn't do as well in the Washington Capitals, but of course Washington Capitals were not that amazing this year, missing the playoffs, of course. But this Boston Bruins, of course, you're going to perform. But this is a great performance you see in the playoffs, so that's what they're paying for. And the nice thing is it's high cap hit, but it is short term. So that is a benefit to signing Orlov to that, and he does bring a pretty good skill set to the team. Let it go, Shane Gosper. I liked him on there. He ended up signing with the Red Wings, signing Lemieux. Nothing crazy here. Picking up the bought out Tony DeAngelo. They did like him, so they brought him back. So we see that they don't have a problem with him. Don Odell has no problem with bringing Tony DeAngelo back. So again, it's a good little team. I want to go over the lines right here. I like the Michael Bunting being on the first line with Aho and Jarvis. I think that'd be a sweet line. And of course, Aho getting that huge extension, that 8-year extension as well. I think the Bunting's going to give you some good grit and everything, so I like that a lot. And then you have Svechnikov just coming back from injury last year. Kotkaniemi and Natchez. Kotkaniemi really hopefully stepping into that role. Let's go check out his points actually. So this is the breakdown from Cap Friendly. Previously we were on Daily Faceoff, which is great site. But you're going to see some differences in where they put their guys. I like the Cap Friendly because it gives you all the points. So you can see the nice thing about Carolina's systems is that there is not like a 23-minute guy. There's not like a 25-minute guy. Like these are all like they play a pretty like they don't play equal time, but it's similar time, right? So you have a lot of, of course, Sebastian Aho is going to be closer to the 20 minutes, but none of their forwards break 20 minutes. And look at their defense, all playing about 22 minutes, which is wild to me, on average. So you're cycling through these guys the goal is to build four lines that you're just being able to play consistently, and then of course, and then have three defensive lines where they can play pretty consistently across the board too. So you're not looking to just like jam home one line, which is what a lot of people do, right? You see like Connor McDavid putting like 23 to 25 minutes a game, right? So you're just not leaning heavily on one guy just to do everything. You're doing it based on a team effort, right? Like, so you can see these guys right here, like 16 to 19 and a half minutes, 18, 15, 16. So as we go down to the fourth line, of course, you're going to see less. But that's just how it is. So even Stefan Nosek, almost half point per game. Good for him, by the way. So again, I like Bunting, Aho, and Seth Jarvis. It's a great line. Svechnikov, like I said, who came off an injury last year, looking pretty good. I'm excited for him. Of course, look at 55 points in 64 games. Again, we want to see him put up that point per game. And the thing about the Carolina Hurricanes is you don't have like superstars. They're not like, you don't have that Matthews. They don't have that major center. I mean, Sebastian Aho is pretty good, and Svechnikov is of course a great winger. But you don't really have like those game breakers, those guys that are just gonna power through. You don't have like a Kaprizov, like a Wild have. It's just more of a group effort, like I was saying. So you have the Svechnikov, Kotkaniemi, Natchez. That is a great line. Look, you still put up solid points, and again, they're not a super high scoring team either. You're getting solid points out of them, right? I like this a lot. Of course, bringing up third line, Teuvo Teravainen, still underrated in my opinion. I think I still like him a lot, playing with Chicago and everything. Of course, you got Captain Stahl, and then of course Martin Nook, again, who's going to get a huge extension this up and coming next season. So I'm excited for him. I'm maybe not huge; he's only 31. Never mind. Consistent player though. I definitely like him a lot. And your fourth line is you have Jesper Fast and Nosek and Jury. So of course you can swap in Brendan Lemieux on any of those positions as well. So there's that. Sorry, I had to pause. I'm just starting my COVID. It's great going through for the third time. So anyways, going to defense. Again, Dmitry Orlov. The points were really prominent in the playoffs, so we went over already. Half point per game. And then Brent Burns, of course, a rock star. Brent Burns, I can't believe they only have him for 5.2, which is crazy. And he's 38. He's just so consistent. Honestly, I think he has an opportunity to break the Ironman streak, which is wild. And they have him for next year, too. So I like that a lot. Brady as well. Good point production as well. I don't know how to say his last name. Skage? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to look it up later. Brett Pesce. So there was talks about moving Brett Pesce, but they decided, I read rumors that they're not looking to trade him anymore. So there's no longer trade interest in sending out Brett Pesce. So, and then of course you have Jacob Slavin, rock star, most properly rated, both 5.3 million, but most properly rated probably the most defensive defenseman in the league. And you have Tony DeAngelo, one of the least capable defensive defenseman in the league, but you don't sign Tony DeAngelo for his defensive skills. You sign him for his ability to score and put up points, right? And on a Philadelphia team, 42.70 games is still pretty good. But again, he could probably be 60 points in a season. Honestly, not an issue. Again, with the protection of Jacob Slavin as well, put him on the power play or something like that. Put him on the second power play. Put Brent Burns on the first power play. I mean, honestly, Orlov could probably be playing this as well. So hopefully he gets a huge opportunity there as well. So, and really there's no big trades. They didn't make any really trades. I mean, David Kasha, but overall, they really didn't make any trades. So this is a lot shorter video than I thought it was going to be. But to me, I think Carolina is one of the most competitive in the Metro. I can see them being up there with New Jersey. To me, it's New Jersey and Carolina are going to be the top two, right? I think I have a lot of faith in New Jersey. The only thing the one thing about these two teams, New Jersey as well as Carolina, is the goaltending. I just don't see that they have phenomenal goaltending, so hopefully that's something they can address in the offseason. I think it'd be great if New Jersey had picked up a different goalie, right? But honestly, the goaltending was pretty solid for Carolina, and it seemed to work for them. And they also have Kochetkov coming up in the system as well, so that is something they consider where they can run that goalie back as well. And if Ranta or Anderson's not working out that well, you can send one of the guys on waivers, like the older goalies, and then can keep Kochetkov. So, and he signed a big deal. I believe it was like $4 million, I believe, if I look correctly. Yeah, Kochetkov. Oh, we didn't even go over the goalies. Let's run over the goalies real quick just to show you guys who they have and everything. My apologies. That's why the video is so short. So, You had a .903, so below average save percentage, and a .91. And they played. Wow, Ronta had a much better record, 19-3. Holy smokes! So, and he only signed for 1.5. Wow, Anderson is just. I mean, Anderson did have a heavier workload. I think there was some issues with potentially injury with Ronta as well. So, but going to Kochetkov, where is he at? Where are you at? Peter Kochetkov right here. So he had 24 games. Yeah, that's a .909, so that's above average save percentage. And a 2.44 record was 12-7. That's good. And then 2.44, I think he performed mid. Yeah, he was just greater. It was greater than Freddie Anderson, but Ronta performed better as well. So I'm excited for this. I can't believe Ronta only got it for one. That's amazing. They got him for a 1.5. Again, he is 34, but so is Anderson 33. So honestly, I think Ronta needs a new agent. He needs to be able to get him more money. So, anyways, this is my thoughts on the Carolina Hurricanes. I think they're going to be, if I had to guess, I think New Jersey's going to be top. I think New Jersey will be top, and then you'll be the Carolina Hurricanes. I think they're going to perform super well. Definitely going to be in the playoffs. I mean, that's not a question, honestly. But I just don't see any issue with them making the playoffs. I think they're going to do well. But come back from when I go over my Stanley Cup previews with them, and let me know what your thoughts are. Hit like, subscribe, check the subscribe button, and I'll catch up with you soon. Love you.